Blog Talk Radio, where we discuss the topics that inspires entrepreneurs from thought to action. We always welcome your comments, your calls, your questions. If you want to join in and give us a piece of your mind, all you have to do is pick up the telephone and dial 347-857-3958. Again, the number here to the studio is 347-857-3958. Irv.
Sir.
How was your day today, sir?
Oh, man, it was awesome, man.
Tell me all about it.
Man, look, John, let me tell you what, man. I feel like the wagon master.
Is that right?
That's right, man.
The wagon master.
I'm trying to hold on to this runaway stagecoach.
Well, I'm taking it. That must mean that business is good.
No, business is great. Just, really trying to manage the growth. We talk about it on the show all the time, John, is that a lot of times in small business, boy, you better get ready. We talk a lot about what we will do if the business doesn't go the way we think it should.
Mm-hmm.
But we rarely talk about what do we do if that thing's successful.
If everybody wants what you got.
If everybody wants what you got, boy, you better figure out what you're going to do then.
And you can't serve everybody.
No, you really can't. And you got to put in protocols that's going to help you determine who you can best serve.
I'm of the opinion, and some people would probably argue this, but I'm of the opinion that in managing growth, sometimes that means that you walk away from certain opportunities.
That is exactly right.
I believe I'm of the mindset also where when you get into a greed mindset and you start to take everything that comes your way, then you find yourself spread really thin.
That's right.
And the pieces, it doesn't take much for those cards to blow over.
And look, and you better watch out because it means that down the road, there are going to be customer service issues.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what I was getting at. I've been busy putting together the protocols to really look at our business model and really determine who is our best customer. Who do we do the best job for?
Mm-hmm.
What are we better at than everybody else in our space?
Mm-hmm.
And so I've been spending quite a bit of time doing that, really exciting stuff, going through all the numbers, because now we've got empirical data, right?
Right.
So now we're going...
It's not just a concept.
No, it's not a concept anymore. Now we've got empirical data. We know we're going back and looking at those numbers and, of course, meeting with our management team to do all that. And so I've been busy doing that. But exciting stuff.
Well, I know you've been traveling a lot lately.
I have been traveling.
Last week you were out, I think, 2 days.
Yeah, I was
two different cities.
Yeah, I don't know what in the world happened there. And that's another thing about managing growth. Talking about backing away from some of these opportunities. Quite frankly, there was two I should have backed away from.
But when you make that commitment, it's kind of like when all your friends come over and you have a great time, you're drinking wine, and they say, let's all go down to such and such next week on the 3rd.
That's right.
Sounds like a great idea at the moment.
At the time.
But then when that time comes up on the calendar, it's like, what was I thinking?
That's exactly. Let's all go for tattoos after the show. It's like, wait a minute.
Well, before we get started with our show, we got a great guest today, but I thought I'd just sort of get your input on what do you think about the new Pope? We got one coming soon.
Well, I think we got one coming soon, man. I'm really hopeful.
Do you think he'll be an American?
No.
Okay.
No.
But people are hopefully wishing that could possibly happen.
I just don't think so.
Yeah.
You know what? The world. The question is the world ready for an American Pope?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Well, we're going to soon find out.
Yeah. Americans tend to have a real myopic view of the world.
Mm-hmm.
And I just believe that when the Pope is selected, and I'd love to be pleasantly surprised.
Yeah.
But I just don't think so. I just don't think that there's going to be an American Pope. Really.
Well, I know one thing. I'm getting tired of all the waiting and the...
Well, I've been watching for the smoke.
Yeah, I know, right?
I was looking for smoke and found out it was my neighbor's barbecue pit. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. I don't have this right at all.
You're looking in the wrong direction.
I'm looking in the wrong direction or something.
Well, we'll see what happens. Well, guys, we have a great guest. As I said just a minute ago, we have the owner of the Body Specialist Group. We have the Body Specialist himself right here in the studio with us. His name is Mike Smith. And we're going to talk a little bit about what Mike does. Now, just to introduce Mike, he's the owner of a company that's called the Body Specialist Group. And this place is just more than a place that you go to work out. I mean, the Body Specialist is a place where people go to put in the work that is necessary to transform their bodies into the works of art that they've always dreamed of. So, as I said, we're going to talk to Mike about fitness, bodybuilding, and what inspired him to get into the gym business, because we know, Irv, that it's always one thing.
That's right.
And we'll use bodybuilding. It's one thing to be a guy who works out.
That's right.
It's altogether something different to be a guy who just trains people.
Right.
But then when you incorporate the fact that you're going to be an entrepreneur,
right,
that you're going to come up with a concept and not only be good at those aspects of your business, but now you're responsible for growing your business,
that's
advancing
right,
your product,
that's right,
becoming a household name. I mean, it's quite an undertaking. And so since that's what Mike does, we're going to get started. And why don't we open up, Mike, and say, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
It's good to have you here.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Now, you know, you're a native Houstonian, so I want to go ahead and point that out.
Yes, sir.
All right, so you went to Forest Brook High School?
Went to Forest Brook.
And you and I came out in the same year, although two different schools, mind
That's
you,
right,
but we're both 89ers. So, but let's talk a little bit about your business. Now, your business is called the Body Specialist Group, correct?
Yes.
Now, tell me exactly what is that for a person who's never heard of or seen you before?
It is the Body Specialist Fitness Group.
Okay, Body Specialist Fitness Group.
Yeah, and it's I would say an advanced service of personal training.
Okay.
So what we do, we not only do personal training, we do your nutrition, the nutrition aspects of it. We teach you how to take the correct supplements to help you along the way. And then we also take in consideration what your goals are and what level you're starting at. And so the body specialist is just what it says it is, a body specialist. We work on all aspects of fitness level. I mean, we train anyone from a 70-year-old lady who just wants to stay in shape to pro football players.
Well, you know, that brings up a good pointer. So is there ever a point in life where you have passed your opportunity to get fit?
Never.
So I could be 89 or 90 years old.
80 years old and still get fit.
And there's something that I could do.
Yeah.
Wow.
With your nutrition,
okay,
with your diet, and there's always some exercise that we can come up with. We also do fitness rehab for people who's like been in car accidents or had back injuries.
Okay.
We after they finish with say physical training, I mean not physical training, but physical therapy, then most people don't know what to do after that. And what typically happens is they end up hurt again. So what we do is try to strengthen their core, teach them exercises to help strengthen and stabilize, so to prevent them from being hurt in the future.
Now, why does everything come down to core?
Because it's like building a house on a messed up foundation. If the foundation is crooked, it won't stand. It won't sell.
Oh,
yeah. I like
and that is true.
That's right. A good-looking body does sell, Michael. Absolutely. I'm with that, buddy.
And for those of you who are not watching this, I have to tell you that he definitely is the body specialist. You can tell that he takes care of his body. And there's nothing better than a person who not only talks the talk,
right,
but they walk the walk. And you look like a man that definitely walks the walk.
That's our motto.
That's exactly
what we preach.
Hey.
All right, that's good, man. I'm gonna tell you what, Mike. I'm really wishing that we had, and hopefully we'll get this posted where everybody can get a chance to see you, man.
Okay,
because I mean,
great.
Mike is a walking commercial for fitness. I'm telling you, man, you look great, dude.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
It makes me want to eat a salad. You know
That's exactly right.
Well, I have protein on that salad.
Oh, all right. See, you know
so
what?
I can do that.
I thought about salad for just a second, but then it went away.
Well, I'll tell you what. Let's get down to what makes you different than everybody else. Because I got to say this. I mean, everybody is a fitness guru. It appears. You know, you walk into a 24-hour fitness or one of these places, and then you got some kid that comes up and saying that he's certified in this, certified in that, and he can make all your fitness dreams come true. What is the difference between you, the body specialist, and all the other people who claim to do the same thing?
Because everyone that comes through our door is we do a custom program for them.
Okay.
Based on their age, their current condition level, their goals, and that, you know, that's a big point too, because most people that come in want to look better, they want to, and you have some that just want to have better condition. I have ladies that tell me, I don't care what I look like, I just want to be fit.
Okay.
And so you have to see what their goals is. And most places they just have one set program they give to everybody.
Gotcha.
What we do, our program is for each individual person, and so each whatever, depending on what they need, we cater to that. And not only that, we have a cook on site that'll cook for them. For
really?
people who don't want to, yeah, we have a gourmet cook. We have our own kitchen there, So that's what makes us different.
Well,
Wow.
well, no, and I definitely want to get into that because that is definitely different.
Mm-hmm.
But one of the things that just jumps out at me from the things that you just said is that you talk to this person.
Yes.
And figure out where they want to be.
Yes.
And I think that, so often I know I have hired fitness experts
Yeah.
that when I come to them, they tell me what to expect and tell me where I should be. And I like the fact that you listen to them and figure out what their goals are.
Yes.
And then I guess you build your system or your program around them.
That's a major difference. Man.
Yeah.
Because most of the time you have people who are in your field, Mike. They will have a program and they try to get their customers to fit in their program.
Yeah.
I think you're saying the exact opposite.
Yeah,
You look at your
exactly.
customer and get a program that fits them.
Yes, and I have clients that come to me and they tell me, like, especially guys that are a little more advanced, I've been looking for someone like you for years.
Yeah.
I've never been able to find someone that has the knowledge and able to take me to the next level. I mean, I've had people that comes to me that want to compete and want to go to the next level for 7-8 years and just didn't know how to get there.
Right.
And we take them there.
Well, I tell you what, if you're in the greater Houston area, we got the guy in studio that you need to get with if you're looking to conform and change your body into something much better than what it is. His name is Mike Smith, the body specialist. Let me say that. We're going to give his contact information when we come back from this break, so stay tuned. You're listening to Cruise and Hughs right here on Blog Talk Radio, which is being brought to you today by Small Business Today magazine. It is the magazine that is for and about Houston's entrepreneurs. To get your free copy of what we produce each and every month, go to smallbusinesstodaymagazine.com. More in a moment with Irv Hughes and John Cruise.
Clear.